To set up a new Shopify channel in KS Control Cloud, from the Channels screen we first of all need to click on the New Channels button at the top of the screen. We're then presented with a dialog asking us what type of channel we want to set up, so we'll select Shopify. The main setup screen will then open, and the first thing we need to do is to give our channel a name. Once our Shopify seller's credentials have been entered, the Channel Enable toggle will turn the connection between KS Control Cloud and Shopify on and off. For the time being, we'll leave it off. The order ref format allows you to insert a prefix or suffix next to the Shopify order number that will come down with the order and be displayed on the sales order in KS Control Cloud. This helps with identifying where the sales order has come from. We recommend not changing this once it's been set to eliminate the possibility of the same order being imported twice. Turning on Use Generic Customer will prevent KS Control Cloud from creating a new customer record for any new customers that place an order on your Shopify site. Instead, a generic Shopify customer will be created every month, and all Shopify orders by new customers will be assigned to that customer. When connecting to Shopify for the first time, it's important that Don't Import Orders is left switched on until you've had a chance to review your Shopify orders and decided which ones you don't want to import into KS Control Cloud, and we'll see how to do that shortly. For KS Control Cloud to upload shipping notifications to Shopify, Don't Upload Order Status needs to be turned off. Similarly, to upload stock levels, the Don't Upload Stock Status also needs to be turned off. The Use Tracking Key Code toggle sets whether any discount codes applied in Shopify are also used as tracking key codes in KS Control Cloud. You can set your own tracking key codes elsewhere on this screen, so if you want to use your own, make sure this is not selected. The Stock Description selector enables you to decide whether you want to use the description from the channel or KS Control Cloud on the paperwork relating to the sales order. This can be useful if the descriptions on your channel, for instance, are in a foreign language. Similarly, the order date can be set as the date the order was placed on the channel or the date the order was imported into KS Control Cloud. For Shopify sites in overseas markets, a currency can be set, but for a UK site like ours, we'll select sterling. This section is where your Shopify seller's credentials are entered, enabling KS Control Cloud to communicate with your site. This option allows users using Shopify's EPOS gateway to control how the orders are downloaded. They can be downloaded to a generic customer account, as described earlier, or using the customer's own details. When the system connects to Shopify for the first time, any channel locations you're using on your Shopify site will populate in the channel location drop-down. This will enable you to select a KS Control Cloud site in which to download the orders from that location. It's also possible to set the system to only download orders from the location specified. Ignore Financial Status allows the system to import unpaid orders, for example, if the customer wants to contact you separately to arrange payment. Turning on Send Shipping Notifications means that Shopify will send its own shipping notifications to the customer. Import Notes Attributes field means that any notes the customer makes against the order in Shopify will be imported as notes on the KS Control Cloud order. In the Channel Order Types grid, there are 4 attributes we need to set against the global setting on the left-hand side of the screen. First, we need to select which site our Shopify orders are going to be fulfilled from, and we do this using the lookup. The sites need to have been created in KS Control Cloud beforehand. Then we need to do the same for our default customer classification to be used on any new customers the system creates from our Shopify orders. And we then need to select a default courier. Again, these need to have been set up in system data beforehand. And finally, a sales source to apply to all our Shopify orders. By using the New button, it's possible to add and set other attributes, such as a key code, bank account, etc. Once the system's connected to Shopify, any additional shipping options you offer will populate on the left-hand side of the screen underneath the global setting. It'll then be possible to add default courier values, etc. on the right-hand side of the screen for each of those options. Once our channel is enabled by turning on the Channel Enable toggle, after a short while the system will have communicated with Shopify and will display recent orders in the Imported Orders screen. Your recent Shopify orders will display in this grid, and it's important to use the Grid Actions menu to identify which orders you don't want the system to import, for example orders you may have already shipped, and mark them as Ignore, Don't Import. Once you're happy you've done this, you can return to the main screen and untick the Don't Import Orders toggle, and then Chaos Control Cloud will start importing your orders from your Shopify website. To learn how Chaos Control Cloud will upload stock levels to your website, please see our separate video on the Stock tab. Thanks for watching.